but I always say what I mean.
Look, John's last-minute economic plan does nothing to tackle the #1 job facing the middle class, and it happens to be, as Barack says, a 3-letter word: jobs. J-O-B-S. Jobs.
There and make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that with you, and I mean this, with you, we can win North Carolina again. And if we do, we win the election if we win you. God bless you.
And to sustain the broad international coalition we've built, now is the time to heed the timeless advice from Teddy Roosevelt: speak softly and carry a big stick. End of quote. I promise you, the president has a big stick. I promise you. And the other thing I heard a very, by the way, and I mean this sincerely, a very strong and a very good political speech from the Lieutenant Governor of Alaska, who I think is going to be very formidable, and very formidable not only in the campaign but in debate.
And the sacrifices. How many of you know someone who served in Iraq or Iran? How many of you know someone who has been injured or lost in Iraq or Iran? Well, let me tell you something. We owe these families more than we can ever pay them.
Hillary Clinton is as qualified or more qualified than I am to be Vice President of the United States of America. Let's get that straight. She's a truly close personal friend. She is qualified to be President of the United States of America. She's easily qualified to be Vice President of the United States of America. And quite frankly, it might have been a better pick than me, but she's first rate. She is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States of America, Barack Obama. Clear picture of what they all value. They've said it. Every Republican's voted for it. Look at what they value and look at their budget and what they're proposing. Romney wants to he said in the first 100 days, he's going to let the big banks once again write their own rules. Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains. He said he's going to do nothing about stopping the practice of outsourcing.
As you know, I got a lot of support from you, Cindy. That's where, and more to come, I think. So. No, I've had a great relationship. Right. In Delaware, the largest growth in population is Indian Americans moving from India. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent to fully. I'm not joking. Oh, gigantic. Excited for you. Gigantic. Thank you, buddy. I've met with a group.
Chuck Graham, state senator's here. Chuck, stand up, Chuck. Let him see you. Oh, God love you. What am I talking about? I tell you what, you're making everybody else stand up, though, pal. Thank you very, very much. I tell you what, stand up for Chuck. Thank you, pal. You can tell I'm new. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Look, his mom lived in Long Island for 10 years or so. God rest her soul. And although your mom's still alive as your dad passed. God bless her soul.
I mean, you got the first sort of mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice-looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man.
Part of what a leader does is to instill confidence, is demonstrate that he or she knows what they're talking about and communicates to people. If you listen to me and follow what I'm suggesting, we can fix this. When the stock market crashed, Franklin Roosevelt got on television and didn't just talk about the princes of greed. He said, look, here's what happened.
This election year, the choice is clear. One man stands ready to deliver change we desperately need. A man I'm proud to call my friend. A man who will be the next president of the United States, Barack America. how, no, all kidding aside, with all the booze, I mean, we can stop all that malarkey. Look, guys, think of this is deadly earnest, man. This is deadly earnest. How they can justify raising taxes in the middle class that's been buried the last 4 years. How in Lord's name can they justify raising their taxes with these tax cuts? And look.
By the way, do you know the website?
You know, I'm embarrassed. Do you know the website number? You know, I should have it in front of me, and I don't. I'm actually embarrassed.
Once again, General Motors, the largest automobile maker in the world. Folks, where is it written we cannot lead the world in the 20th century in making automobiles? I've not seen it written anywhere.